I was even talking about this the other day with someone. When you ask someone, like, how are you? And they say, oh, not so good today. You're like, I didn't ask for your life story. I just asked, how are you? You know, why do we do that?
Yeah, it's an autopilot. Like, it's saying, are you good? Right? You know, and most people, I know I say good without thinking about it. It's an absolute pilot response. I'm like, yeah, good. I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not though, actually. And, you know, a lot of people will ask how you are, but they're not prepared for any answer other than good. And if you give them another answer, if you say, I feel shit, they blow past it, like you said, good anyway. And it's like, well, why'd you ask? You know what I mean? Like, is it for your benefit or mine? You know, So now I'm actually getting into the habit where I'm asking the people dearest to me, and even starting to do it to people who I don't know that well. I ask, can I get a mental health check-in? Are you okay?
And what's the response to that?
People are more likely to open up. Obviously, the trend of men saying that they're still fine is obviously a little bit higher than women, which is, you know, a typical male sort of response. But people, when you actually say, no, I'm going to stop. How are you? Are you okay? Give me a mental health check-in. You're giving them a little bit more of a license or permission to talk about it, as opposed to how are you? That's like just the most, I think it's just like a courtesy. You know what I mean? It's not a real inquiry. It's just part of the hello, so to speak. So yeah, I know. That's my thoughts. What do you think?
About...
If I asked you for a mental health check-in, would you actually give me one?
I totally would. I actually would. And you're super right. When someone says, hey, how are you? It's an autopilot response. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. You know, and for me to say that I'm not doing good, it would have to come from somebody who I'm really close with or comfortable with in order to say, you know what, I'm actually fucking depressed. I remember it was actually about 9 months ago now. I was just having a time. Like, I was just super depressed for no fucking reason, like, at all. And it was like, Soph was the only person that I told, but everyone else was just like, bullshit facade. Ha, ha, ha. You know, it was like super like that. And I remember going through and reflecting. I was like, that's super up, isn't it? Because the one time where I actually need to chat with somebody and actually need a little bit of help. And I was very fortunate. I was only down for a few days, but the one time I needed it, I just didn't want anybody near me. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Weird conditioning.
It's a vulnerable, soft little spot that you get for those few days. And you're so sensitive and you're so vulnerable to it. You don't want to admit it. You're protecting yourself, but really all you're doing is making it worse for yourself. I totally understand where you're coming from. And, you know, I think it's about normalizing it. Is a big part of the conversation. It's just admitting it.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got something out of it and you want to learn more, click the link below or type in High Performance Conversations with James Cant and you'll be able to check out all the podcasts that we've done. We cover a stack of different topics, everything from getting your mojo back, overcoming anxiety, self-doubt, self-esteem, and learning from some of the industries and some of the world's top performers in both business and in health. Look forward to having you on there.